What's up, everybody? This is Peter again for Sports Hot Rumors and Debates. How are you? I wanted to wait till the morning on the East Coast to make a video on that, I would say, football game, but a football game requires two teams to play. Only one team showed up yesterday. One quarterback, really. Let me just really get into this. It was so disappointing yesterday. If you see my video yesterday, I know not many people have been watching because I haven't been making many videos lately. But I'll fix that. But here's the thing. You watch this atrocious team who was 7-0, and I didn't see, not that I seen a bad team, I seen a quarterback who was, I don't know if Kyler, and I think the world of Kyler. I think he has one of the most talented quarterbacks I've ever seen, because when you're a small quarterback, to do that in the NFL, you got to be definitely above average, and he is really terrific. But what he did yesterday, either he was scared to get hit, or he just is not used to not having Hopkins, when in tough situations, so he didn't know what to do. But let me tell you something, man. Kyler had a chance to run that ball for a 3-yard gain, a 4-yard gain, a bunch of times. Even when he got a chance to run for 3 yards, he started throwing it right before the line. Arizona's defense held up for a while. Obviously, after what are you going to do, right? But they held up. They got the Rams to go 3 and out a bunch of times. Even after your first 3 and out drive, you got the Rams to go out and you got the ball back. You didn't put up anything. And not only didn't you put up anything, you wasted about maybe a minute on the clock. You had negative yardage going into halftime. Explain to me, and I'm going to blame Cliff Kingsbury on this big part of this. Why is James Conner not getting the ball? Why are he killed the Rams last time. Why aren't you running it with him first, opening it up for Kyler a little bit? Even if you don't get it, so what? Stafford didn't do much, right? What happened was Akers and Michelle ran down our throats first, and then it opened it up for Kupp and Beckham. But up until then, it was fine. You established a run. This is what we was talking about last year. And is Cliff Kingsbury good enough? And can he make strides? He's made strides, but clearly this is an issue. Either Kyler Murray is going to be getting hurt eventually, or he's going to wind up having so much negativity and not playing. You can't wait for DeAndre Hopkins. You still had players to play. This was terrible. This was such a bad game. I was watching with my family, and they know I'm a Cardinal fan, and I stay with my Cardinals even if they go 0-16 for the next 10 years, right? But let's call it what it is. Kyler's body language and everything, he knew he played like crap. And I mean, look, without this guy, we wouldn't be going anywhere for a lot of times. Obviously, he's the quarterback for us, but either change the coach or change the whole system that you're doing, because this fucking thing of barely going 3 and out, barely doing anything. Then again, what did I say on my other video? Don't throw it deep on 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6. What did you see? Deep balls to A.J. Green, a deep ball to Christian Kirk and A.J. Green at the same time. Again, where is the short plays? You started seeing Arizona hit their stride, not stride, but play a little bit better towards the end of the game. But at least they opened up the field a little bit. They did some quick plays to Zach Ertz, which is why I don't understand why they're not doing that. At least open it up. And then, it could have been a closer game. Would we have won? Probably not. But, I mean, for God's sake, that's embarrassing. The Steelers, I was laughing at the Steelers the other day, because the Steelers are my second favorite team, I was a big fan of, Heinz Ward as a kid. Plexico watching Roethlisberger, but except for when they played Arizona, I hated them. But besides that, I respected the way they played every year. They always made the playoffs. They were tough as hell. So I used to like them. But their offense was clearly struggling, and they couldn't do anything. So before Arizona played, I'm like, wow, the Steelers really they got good talent on the receiving end. Why don't they use them? but the offensive line was terrible. Arizona, I mean, you got good players. If that was Brady or Rodgers, there's no way that happens. That ball would have been out in 3 seconds, less than that. He says hike 1, 2, boom, it would have been out. If not, throw it away, get for the next play. Kyler just looked confused. He looked scared. He looked like he didn't know what to do. And then once they got down, the pressure was on him. And you can see that thing in the end zone. It's like I get it. He didn't want to take 2 points, but come on, you don't do that either. That's bad. And look, I know Kyler's not going to watch my videos, but one day if he ever happens to come across it, I think he's a great quarterback, and I want my Cardinals to succeed, but for God's sake, that will never happen with the way we're playing. The truth is, Cliff Kingsbury needs to go, and I don't care about their record this year. The West is tough. The Niners have looked like they were not going to even make the playoffs, and now they are better than Arizona. The Rams looked like they weren't. They're going to even get the division. They beat the shit out of us and won the division, and we started 7-0. That just goes to show you that Cliff ran out of ideas. He didn't know how to adjust in coaching, and that was his issue, adjusting in coaching. Now, maybe, you put some blame on Kyler. Maybe if you had a different quarterback, he would have done the plays different, but I'm clearly Kyler's the guy who stays and Cliff is the guy who goes. And him and Vance Joseph, seriously, I mean, I don't know about Vance at this point, man, but I think they gave him one more chance, and maybe he'll stay because the defense wasn't bad. But I gotta tell you, man, like, unless Arizona makes big changes, expect worse next year. And I don't care if Hopkins comes back or not. It's not fair to depend on DeAndre Hopkins. That was just an abysmal game. Let me know what you guys think. And hopefully, the Packers win and, Rodgers get what he deserves. Because if I have to see fucking Sean McVay, I can't stand that guy. I don't care if he's a good coach. Just don't like him. I don't like the Rams. I hope it's Rodgers who wins the whole thing. He deserves it. He deserves more than one title that he has. Let me know what you guys think. Or Josh Allen. Talk to you soon. Bye.